wanna ride. So baby, get with me, 'cause this party goes on all night. You never get this right, 'cause when you're rolling with a G, 'cause this party goes on all night.
Hello, everyone. This is your girl, Andre Nicole, and you are watching episode 9 of the Real Source Podcast. If you haven't already done so, why don't you go right ahead and push that subscribe button or follow us on your favorite social media platform at the Real Source Podcast. You're asking, where's JD? Well, don't you worry. He will be back, but as of right now, today, it is all about us. And when I say us, I mean us ladies. But before we begin, let's start by thanking our sponsors. This episode is sponsored by Logo Lab, where you can create a logo for only $69. For more information, go to www.logolab.com, and that's Logo Lab with 2 B's. In my profession, I see many women. They come into my office for their children or for themselves, and in the process, I get to know them and their families just a little bit more. I've had women cry at my desk. I've had women get angry. I've had women lash out, screaming about how they're doing everything alone and no one seems to care or help. I've simply learned that just asking, how are you feeling, or are you okay, can go a long way for a person that's hopeless. As women, it seems like we are programmed to be everything to everyone at any time. So much so that we often forget ourselves. We often look past our wants and needs for the sake of loving our significant other, children, family, and friends, and in some cases, even our jobs. Most of the time, the women I often see are alone, being single moms, taking care of their households with no help, most relying on public assistance to make ends meet. But what I wanted to do today is to remind you that you got this.
Creating a logo isn't easy. It's more than just shapes and colors. Your brand deserves more than a quick fix or template. At Logo Lab, we craft with purpose, precision, and passion. Leave the logo designing to us and watch your vision come to life.
I have a great friend that for years she would take the saying that says, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. But she changed it. And she would say, when life gives you lemons, you make fruit punch. I used to think she was crazy. But as my life started lifing, I finally understood what she meant. What she was telling me was by any means, make it happen. When we find our backs against the wall, push back and get what you need to survive. We are coming into a time where our friends, family, and now even the government will not help you. So you need to help yourself. You need to be your biggest advocate for your life. Proverbs 24:16 says, a righteous man falleth 7 times and rises again. What ultimately made him righteous is that he kept getting back up. Your power will always come from your ability to keep getting back up. Your lesson is in the fall, but your victory is when you're able to stand in the face of adversity, standing in your truth, 10 toes down. Your truth could be not apologizing for saying no or taking a stand on boundaries. Whatever the situation is, it is shaping you to be a better version of yourself. Now, yes, I know it's hard, but now is the time for you to get to know who you are again. Maybe you need a solo trip or weekly quiet time to get the opportunity to sit in your thoughts. Maybe you need that moment to dance in the rain. Maybe you need that moment to do something different. Sometimes stepping out of your comfort zone is what you need to survive. Surround yourself with individuals who are like-minded and who can challenge you while holding you accountable. Stop settling for mediocrity. I heard over the weekend that the tension you feel when dealing with people is because there is a competing priority. And what that means is that everyone thinks that their issue has priority in a disagreement, and therefore nothing can be solved. In this case, the tension you feel is between you and your life. So what can you do? Well, here's some things that I have been doing to remind myself that I got this. 1, I stay humble and always be grateful for even the small victories. 2, know your strength, both physically and mentally. You might need to go back to the gym or enroll in a class. Either way, challenge yourself. 3, be unapologetic when establishing boundaries. Sometimes you must teach people how to treat you. And most importantly, definitely how to love you. 4, set personal and financial goals and acknowledge the failures and the victories. 5, know what feels good to you spiritually, physically, emotionally, and sexually. You will always be your biggest fan. Know that you are doing your best and don't allow anyone to tell you differently. You are talented and you are simply amazing. You are a great mom or a friend. You are the main character and most definitely you are the prize. Reinvent yourself as many times as you need to make sure that those lemons can give you fruit punch. I am your girl, Andre Nicole, reminding you that you got this. This is episode 9 of the Real Source Podcast. Be blessed, be well, and definitely be healed.
You never get it right, is when you're rolling with a G. 'Cause this party goes on all night, all night, all night. 'Cause this party goes on all.
This is classical, feeling is magical. Anything other than this is unimaginable. Just living the dream, fantasies is being played out. Deja vu, reenacting the scene. Calculate, add the numbers up, money is clean. Directive is the same, keep a positive team. Let's get together, all walk with a lean. Good impression felt and left, never acting obscene. We could party to the early morn, drinking the brew. But we could take liquor shots, reminisce with the crew. Palette and many in the flavors is so tasteful. Educate with proper etiquette is so graceful. Grew up around ghetto streets but not hateful. Had a balance in my life growing up youthful. Children of a different tune, keep it all playful. Let the music come and grab you and it won't escape you. I know you wanna ride.